How did I get this in a week? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing another Porter Rich challenge, but this time it's only going to be a week. So right now I'm logging in and I'm going to decorate my little outfit.
What's that? Is that hyperpigmentation?
So I'm just loading in and I check my little task box and I see that I need to do a lure. So I look up lure and I see it's free. So then it's just my first task completely done, which is pretty nice. And then I just go to adopt the starter egg or whatever. I know you guys have been asking for a while for me to bring this challenge back, and I'm so sorry that it took me so long to do another video on this. It is very hard for me to find time to even film anymore, so I've had to do very easy videos. But right now I'm just trying to open my starter egg, and as you can see it's on its last task. And I just got a cat, yay, just like last challenge. I was pretty excited about that. I now just try to do all these tasks so I can make some extra money. I did not know what to name it, honestly, but I ended up doing Earl. I don't know why. And I'm just doing some more tasks. I ended up going to the little vehicle shop to buy a vehicle, and I ended up getting a little bike. It's like $75, and I dye it white. I like this little blue cap that Earl has on. It's very cute. But now I'm just doing some tasks on Earl. I'm trying to make him full grown because that is very important in this challenge. Even though I don't use it today or any of the time in this week, I don't even use him at all. So I feel really bad for not even using Earl. Wait, that's so messed up. This girl came up to me and she ended up giving me this cute little bike. It was red. It was very sweet of her and I really appreciate it. Anyways, while I'm aging up Earl, I asked people to give me 4 comments for these 4 gifts. I used this in my last Porter Rich challenge and it really helped. The first girl declined, which is fine, but I traded this person. She's very rich and she ends up giving me this green Amazon. I was like, oh my goodness. My goal was to make a neon though and eventually a mega of whatever common I got. So I did need to go buy 4 more gifts, but that's completely fine because I really did appreciate the green Amazon. So I go back and I go trading more people, try to ask for 4 more commons, and I meet this really nice girl and she said sure. She ended up giving me this free mahi with it, and I was so grateful. This server was just full of so many nice people. And once I made Earl full grown, that was the end of day 1. Today we are making the Back and Echo neon. Here is me doing the last few tasks of the first Back and Echo that I had to grow up. I need to go to camping, and I have literally just been grinding all day this day. But if you guys are still watching right now, comment down below your username and why you should win my giveaway of a ride potion. I didn't want to make it its own video because that's just way more work on me, honestly. But I just made my first Back and Echo full grown. And with a little bit of time magic and also transitions, I just made all of my Back and Echoes full grown. Now I am heading down to the Neon Cave. I honestly love the Neon Cave so much. It is definitely one of my favorite places to go. And I just put all of them on the spots. And look at the first one. Now, I say first one because I'm going to be making a mega Back and Echo. So I go over to the little cherry blossom place and I see that it's 3,600 for each one. So it's going to take around 50,000 for me to get 12 more. So I go to the AFK passive area for all night. I left my iPad AFK so I could get all 12 of the Back and Echoes I need. So about 15 seconds ago, you might have seen the 9 moon eggs in my inventory, and I got those all from aging up all of the Back and Echoes. So my plan was to do 9 moon eggs for a ride potion, so I could trade that ride potion for 2 any decent legendary, and I got this person to do it for the ride potion. So thank you so much, Lydia friend. And then I found a girl who was also in my live that day because I went live to see if I could do it faster than like going into random servers. And she gave me 2 dimension drifters. And after I got off live, I started naming all of my back and echoes to make my second neon back and echo. I'm so excited to see its mega form. It's gonna be so cool. I went to the hospital to grab some goodies because I am too broke for all that stuff right now, so I grabbed healing apples and some sandwiches. After I did all that, I headed to go buy a moon egg. That's the end of day 3. We are starting off day 4 strong with making our second neon back and echo. I did already buy all 9 of the other moon eggs I needed, but I don't trade them for another ride potion until later. So I just made the neon back and echo. It's so cute. So my goal for today is to finish my 3rd neon back and echo. So I'm starting on naming all of them. And then we just start grinding. I had this age up potion and I did not know where it came from, so I just fed it to the first one. And I found out about this little machine thing where it lets you gamble, so thank you Adopt Me for feeding my gambling addiction. Just kidding, please don't sue me. Anyways, I'm going to make my 3rd back and echo neon. Oh my goodness, I honestly cannot believe it's finally here. And that's gonna end up day 4. So I started off day 5 with not being on live. It rhymed. But I had to start off day 5 trying to find someone who will do my ride potion trade, and this girl does not. But then I switched servers and I go to see if this person has one, and they say yes, so I put in all my offer of moon eggs and they put in their ride potion, and I start hoping that they do it. And I really am so glad that they did this because I did not want to go looking for like 6 hours because I wasn't on live. But after literally like 6 hours of trying to get people to do it on freaking Tradery, I found someone who will do it for 2 dimension drifters again. Wow, having this inventory 6 days into playing Adopt Me is honestly really cool. I start off today by making my 4th neon back and echo. Quite excited for today. In the middle of aging up, this girl asked me what for dimension drifter. Didn't know that was a pet. I let her offer though, and she puts in a rock. Bruh. And I check her profile. I'm like, girl, I know you're lying. Honestly, what she says next just bruh.
You are fucking you bloody bastard bitch. Fuck you.
She knows good and well what a legendary is, and now she's just trying to gaslight me, so I tell her. So let's carry on day 6. I'm very broke again. Wanna know why? Because I keep gambling. So now I'm making neon number 4. This is my last neon. Now it's time to start naming my dimension drifters because we're gonna make it neon. I've actually never made a neon dimension drifter, so I'm actually quite excited to see what it looks like neon because not even on my main account do I have a dimension drifter. So fast forward a little bit, I am on to the last few tests of my first dimension drifter being full grown. So I headed for the campsite and not sleeping and doing some camping, and then it went to the shower. Then it became day again, so I did all of the little tasks. I did all of this just right outside of the campsite. I only ended up aging up 2 of my dimension drifters today because it takes so long to age up the legendaries. If you know, you know. So I did a few big jump cuts to save y'all some time. You're welcome. So I start off day 7 with some more gambling. You know, it's normal at this point. And I'm doing the last like 2 tasks on, oh no, this is my final task on my 3rd dimension drifter. So this is pretty exciting. I start today pretty strong. Then I jump cut to me almost being done aging up my 4th dimension drifter, which is pretty exciting. This challenge, it has actually been really fun. I don't know why I didn't have any fun doing my last one. Probably just because the editing just wasn't awesome in my opinion. But here's me doing my last task. It took forever. It took me like half the day to even do all of this with just 2. So I started to make my neon dimension drifter right now, which is quite exciting. And it has little blue feet that glow and it's so cute. Okay, so huge jump cut again. I am almost done aging up my first neon back and echo because I start doing that today. Because, like, I need to finish this mega today. Like, it's a week challenge, girl. Like, pick up the pace. Come on. And you're welcome for me not making you watch me do the last task of every single neon today. I saved you. I spared you. So thank me in the comments. I'm so glad I made this mega back and echo though. It is very cute and I don't even regret the process because it was common. Anyways, huge jump cut. I'm on live again because I was determined to do a huge upgrade. Thank you so much to this girl. She gave me a neon unicorn for it. I cannot believe I did this in 7 days. Once again, to join my giveaway, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below your name and why you should win this giveaway. Thank you guys so much for watching my week challenge to get rich, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!